Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Sparklethorn Designs. Today, I have a little bit something extra going on. I wanted to do some of the wax seals that we ordered from Temu and from SHEIN. I want to do some of that. I've got 2 cameras going today. This may be a disaster, y'all, but I'm going to give it a best shot. To begin with, we're going to light the candle, and I have got one of these, and if you guys haven't seen it, it's a USB, and you just charge it, turn it on, push the button. I don't know if you can see it too good, but we're going to pretend you can. And I'm just going to light my little candle here. There we go. All right, we're going to light that candle. We are going to stick this over it. And I have never done this, y'all, so this is a whole new experience for me. And I just put 3 little candle pieces in there, and as you can see, just so I can show you, white and 2 purples. So we're going to see how that goes. We're going to try it with this cute little heart. See how that works out. I love this little pad. I know you can make your seals on here, and that might be something to do, you know, if you're thinking about like making them ahead of time, selling them on Etsy or on your website or whatever you're going to do. But I'm going to put mine straight onto the paper. And just precautionary, you don't ever want to turn this on and walk away anytime you have an open flame. For those of you, everybody I'm talking to probably knows this, but you never know when a kid's going to stumble on and see you doing things and, you know, think fancy and, you know, burn the house down, because that would be tragic. So we're going to try to put it onto this page right here. Got some little cherry blossoms going on, and I thought that would be cute. This actually is for next Thursday, the 16th. I hope everybody's having a great day. Got a busy week ahead of me. Hoping that things are just, you know, smooth going and moving into the new offices and everything. Let's see, it's looking pretty good. Okay. All right, well, let's give this a shot. Don't touch the metal, y'all. It's not a very big thing. Where am I gonna put this? Let's just do it right up here at the top. That is not very much at all. And I might should have used another. We'll just go ahead and put that there. Yeah, that's not enough at all. I don't know if you're supposed to, people are probably screaming at me. I'm thinking that what we'll do is, after we do this, is maybe work on some junk journal stuff. I've been wanting to do some watercoloring. I did do some, and then I don't know that I ever taped it, but I do have some pictures that we'll put up right here, because I thought it turned out really cute for my basic, you know, untrained hands and eyes. But I kind of feel like, you know, if I'm happy with it, then that's really all that matters, because who's going to really look at it other than maybe my daughter when I'm gone. But yeah, I'm thinking we might want to pull a few more of these out of the bag. These are just some of the ones that I did. I just mixed them all together. Let's just do maybe 4 more. That may or may not be enough. Learning process. You guys know that this is all an experiment, a learning experiment with me. So let's yeah, that was a disaster. With a capital disaster. All right, let me put that back in there. And then let's see, can I pick any of this up? Can I peel it? Yikes, that's a little warm. Oh, I ripped the page a little bit. I don't think that I'm gonna put that in there, so we'll just put it off to the side a little bit. Get this all melted up again and see how it goes. I need to be doing some craft room cleaning. I've been adding again. My boss gave me this big box of stuff that she had at home, and one of my other bosses was getting rid of picture frames, and so I've got 4 or 5 picture frames that I'm actually going to, I don't know what I want to put in it just yet, but I think I'm going to hang them on the wall in again, words, one of the walls in my office. I just need to figure out something kind of cute that goes with like the pictures I've already got in there and like the decor that I'm already doing. And the good thing is you know, I can pull them down and change them out. So that may be something that I'll need to do. That's almost done. It actually looks like there's more white in it than last time. Those little knobs, they're not very long. I'm gonna go ahead and burn that out. And we'll see how this goes. I think right here around the corner is probably not the best. Around this corner right here. But learning process. And I really feel like showing failures is not a bad thing, because sometimes I watch videos and I'm like, okay, why is their stuff so good all the time? And I know some of that is because they've been doing it for a long time, and so they know what works and what doesn't, and maybe they practice before they come on camera. I kind of feel like I'm gonna come on camera and work on it, and then if it works, fantastic, and if it doesn't, then it gives me room for improvement, and then maybe you guys can even give suggestions as to what I'm doing wrong or how I can do it better and more successfully. So I do appreciate, by the way, all of the subscriptions and the likes and the comments. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'm so blessed that I think that my analytics in YouTube said that I had over 80 subscribers in less than 30 days. And I'm going to tell you that I'm so surprised, because I knew that anything that I've read says that for the most part it is so slow going. And I just feel like 93, I think, is where I was at the last time I looked. 93 subscribers since January, which is when I started. I mean, that's phenomenal. You guys are fantastic, and I appreciate you so much. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I'm having an absolute ball. Okay, let's see. I don't know how long I'm supposed to let this cool, and I almost said something else that didn't make sense. Okay, so let's look here. All right, let's see. That's cute. Well, that's pretty cute. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And as you can see, it's kind of hollow on the inside with kind of a diamond effect. Okay. And then attempt number 2. I don't know if you can fully see. Here, let me turn this down. I mean, you know, over here I didn't do a very good job because it looks like I got way too much, you know, here. But this effect looks really good, and it looks like really I only missed like a couple of little beads. So I'm gonna say that's a success. All right, so let's move on kind of feel like that needs to cool a little bit before I change the pages. I'm going to watercolor on these pages. Let me, ooh, that's toasty warm. Oh, I don't think I probably want to touch that candle. And it's metal, it's metalness. Hold on. Let me shove it back here out of the way. Okay, so, shove all that out of the way. So I talked about some of the watercoloring that I did. And this, which you can't fully see. Let me move my camera, y'all, just a little bit. Let me move it this direction. Okay, there we go. That's better. All right, so here is where I watercolored. And then remember those paint pens that have the silver on the outside? I went ahead and just kind of did that a little bit just to kind of see, I was just kind of playing with it to see how it would look and everything. And some of them did better than others, but I did put this little background thing here, and I love that. And then I took this, which was one of those cards, this way, and I was thinking about sticking it in here and sealing it, but I think that maybe I'm just gonna leave it like this. But here's the card, and then I put another one of those things on the back, and then you can probably see some bleed through. I did some writing in there for my Wednesday, Thursday, so I thought that was kind of cool. And this was actually Wednesday and Thursday, but I decided that I didn't want to write on these. And I know that's probably the silliest thing ever. And I'm still learning on, you know, layering and adding and, you know, all the fun things, all the pretty things. But it's for me, and I just decided that I liked doing it this way, so that's what I did. And then this is this weekend, and I have not done anything for Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, so let's pull out, I said I wasn't going to do anything on that page, and then I closed it because, you know, that's just what I do. All right, so here's one of my first videos, I do believe. And then I'm just going to open that puppy up. And then let me grab my pen, my little water pen. All right. And then I'm just going to take my pen. Hold on, I probably need to leave that. Let's just pull this over and on. I mean, not that you guys don't already know how to do this, okay? What are we going to start with? Let's start with, y'all don't have all day. Let's start with some blue. So I'm just going to use my pen, and I'm just going to squeeze some drops in there. I don't know how much that's coming up. And then I'm just going to kind of use my little paintbrush to rub it all over the place. Uh-oh. Okay. And then I'm just gonna paint this. And I'm not an artist. I am not good with any of that. I just kind of do what I like and go with it. And sometimes you may get some that's a little bit darker, and if you don't like that, you can just add some water, squeeze it out of your pen, and then just rub it around and lighten it up. You can also just leave it dark if that's what your preference is. And I don't have any design in mind. I do want to look, especially with doing the little golden junk journals, I want to look for, I know people do like the tea stained papers and the coffee stained papers, and I mean, that might be something that I look into. I don't know that that's something that I really want to do, but I would like to have some plain paper or some of the dotted paper. I don't have any water. Let's just squeeze a little bit in here and see if I can. But anyway, I don't have any, but I think I kind of would like to do some dotted paper or some plain paper, maybe some colored paper. And I mean, I know that you can do like the scrapbook paper and things like that, but anyway, I kind of want to branch out a little bit. I've got my HP that I got at Christmas, and it came with a 6-month, I think, 6-month free ink. And I've been doing that to the limit, and I've still got a few months left on it, but I don't know. I'm kind of just doing a jabber. Totally forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, but yeah, back to the paper. I mean, I don't know. I'm not, you know, a lot of people do like the edging and the things like that, and it all looks really cool. I don't know distressing. I don't know that distressing is my thing, but I've never tried it. So, I mean, it's definitely something eventually that maybe, you know, maybe we can give it a shot, and I'll see what I think about it. I did see some plastic coated playing cards today, and they were $1, and I almost grabbed them, but I wasn't sure how usable they would be in my junk journal. So ultimately I did not get it, but I'm still thinking about it several hours later. I don't know why, but I do want to get me some of the cards from the teaching tree over at Dollar Tree. I know I've seen Crafty Girl, and I say her name a lot because I really like hers, and she's always talking about the teaching tree and stuff. But and if you guys haven't watched her videos, you should really look her up because she's pretty entertaining. I'm just saying. But anyway, but she's always, you know, showing cards and things from like the teaching tree and things that she's gonna do and put them in her junk journal and do things like that, and I find it very entertaining. And I've not found anything that I would think about putting in mine, but I definitely think that they are a good idea. Now, I did buy those, the watermelons and the, what was it? It was the watermelons and the peas in a pod. And actually, I'm going to do the peas in a pod in this journal. So I'm looking forward to getting that in there and seeing what else is available. I think also I'm getting ready to do, well, you know that I'm getting ready to do my collaboration with Miss Bentley with the Japanese snacks, and I'm looking forward to getting some feedback from you guys to see what you think about that, because I've got several that I want to do. I want to do Boxu. I've seen several of those on a different channel, Boxu and Sakura something. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but Boxu and Sakura. I also want to get, there's, it's from England, I think, and it's called Pen Hooligans, and apparently they have perfume samplers. And maybe I shouldn't be telling you guys this because you're going to go look at it and you're not going to want to watch the video when I do one. But I had told my daughter that I wanted to do to buy one of the Pen Hooligans perfume samplers. I mean, I'm not really supposed to wear perfume at work, which is fine. I don't really like perfume, honestly. The body spray at Bath & Body, I really like it. I just, cheap, I don't know. I think something that's not even full-on perfume, $15, $16, $20, whatever it is, I'm just not willing to always buy it, and my scents, my nose changes, and I used the same one for years and years and years, and now I can't stand to have the smell on me. I don't know what that's all about. It's I guess it's like your taste buds change every now and then. Anyway, so yeah, so I want to do that, and I'm sure there are some other things. There are some subscription boxes for stationery that I've been looking into. If you guys have suggestions, please feel free to leave those down there, and I'll look into them and see what we can maybe do. I also would like to look into completely, well, I mean, I guess it's food related, and I mean, food. I would like to look into Theo chocolates. They are, I don't even know where I heard about them. I don't know if it was just something online. I can't think of anybody I know that has done, you know, like a tasting or anything like that with those. But for some reason, I signed up for their emails, and they have a lot of options, and they have like broken bar things that you can order. So I think that's what I want to do is do with one for Theo chocolates. Also, I love chocolate covered cherries. Like, y'all. Now, I do not love the ones that have that white, creamy, yucky, you know, the cheap chocolate cherries that Walmart usually carries. Those are a no for me. But I did find Walmart used to carry pre-COVID, because apparently now we have to say things pre-COVID, because I mean, finding stuff is a nightmare. But they were Bing chocolate covered cherries, and they were good size. I mean, they were really good size, and they came in a bag. And I mean, you can still get them on Amazon, but they're outrageously expensive. Like, I'm just like, are you serious? And I mean, you could also get like blueberries and like other things. You could even get like a medley pack, but I'm just, I mean, that's kind of how I feel. But Cello, or the CELLO, I love those. And yeah, they got a little bit of goo, but it's clear goo. But honestly, the ones that don't have any, that are literally just, I think the Bing ones, I think that they were like just a very light candy coating around, but they weren't like super crunchy or anything. They were just like chocolate, but they're fabulous. And I haven't had any since pre-COVID, because Walmart quit carrying them. But even on Amazon, it's hard to even find anything, and it's just such a disappointment. I mean, we won't even go there. I'm just gonna stop right there. But yeah, so, you know, like, subscribe, comment, please comment and tell me suggestions that you guys would like to see, because I'm completely on board with looking into things. And also, whoops, I just totally smeared that everywhere. I think we're gonna go, I think me and Christy are maybe gonna go out of town pretty soon and hit up a Michael's, because we don't have a Michael's here. Hit up a Michael's and hit up the Hobby Lobby there, and the Dollar Tree, because they've got like a Hobby Lobby size Dollar Tree there as well. It's not the one I usually talk about. It's a completely different one. But yeah, I think we're going to do that. And I need to do like some shop with me's, or maybe not even just a full-on shop with me, but just to, you know, show you some stuff that I found. And I don't know. I don't want you guys to get bored. I don't want to get bored. That is a dark red, man. I mean, I figured it would be, but wow, wine colored. So in the not doing, you know, doing sugar-free stuff, Hubs cooked grilled steaks last night, and we bought some. I'm almost out of water, and I didn't bring any more in here with me. Do I have any bottled water? Anyway, so we tried. I'm not really a big drinker. It's never been my thing. But we tried light margaritas. Could have been a brand thing, and it could have just been, I mean, even he was like, meh. So I added some lemon juice to my second glass, and yeah, I don't know, y'all. it was just a no for me. So, you know, if you're trying new things, just stick with the good stuff. I mean, if you're gonna do it, just do it right. All right, let me see. Let me scoot this over just a little bit. Like I said, I'm almost out of water, so this is pretty much going to be irrelevant. Actually, I've got green. I'm not really sure how I managed that, but hold please while I'm going to pour my drinking water into it. And I'm looking over here again. I'm looking at myself. I know what I look like, y'all. I don't know why I keep doing it. It's weird. And I watch it back and I'm like, what are you doing? Okay. I probably don't need that much. But I am gonna get a drink. Just water. I don't like drinking water, but you gotta drink the water. All right. What color is next? What color? Let's look at this green, this olivey looking green. All right, so what do you guys think about lives? I mean, I'm not opposed to doing a live, but I'd have to have at least someone else here with me because I like to focus on what I'm doing, kind of like now. I know we've got this up here going on and you're probably going, what in the world, what is this mess? But I think if I did a live, that I'd have to have somebody here to help me. Did this crack? Like, I'm trying to figure out why that's got green in there. And now I've got red coming out of it. What did I do? Anyway, I think to do a live, I think a junk journal would be great. I do think before I venture that direction that I need to maybe make one or two so I don't feel like a failure. And I mean, I don't take stuff too seriously most of the times, but I mean, if I'm gonna do a live and we're gonna have comments and things like that, I mean, I don't want, you know, I don't want it to be, boy, I hope that doesn't mess that color up. I want it to be a fun experience for everybody involved. So, you know, give me some opinions, because I mean, I've been on some lives and I've been like, I do like to watch gaming lives. I do find those entertaining, and I like to come in like about halfway through, or what I think is going to be halfway through, and then start it over, and then if I get bored, I just kind of fast forward a little bit. But yeah, give me some opinions. I'm asking for lots of opinions, so I will do my best to, you know, get through them all if you guys do leave them. But yeah, grow this channel together, because we're all in this together. If you're not having fun, that makes me sad, and changes need to be made. And that color that I just did, this is a no. This is a no. I don't know if it's because I've got this ugly, disgusting stuff in here, but in fact, let's just, well, if I do that, I forgot how to get it off of there, because it's like I've never done this before. Oh, you know what? You have to turn it the opposite way, you would think. Like, I'm having to turn it this way. I guess that is lefty-loosey, isn't it? Okay, let's look at that. Yeah, that's supposed to be clear. I don't know what happened there. All right, I'm not gonna be putting any more back in there because, oh, now I got a righty-tighty. It just feels backwards. I don't know what to tell you guys. All right, let's try this color. I'll just have to do some dipping. Is that the one? Nope, it was this one. Okay, I'm just kind of throwing it on here for right now. I really just wanted, you know, just something. I just want some color on there. Honestly, I love these composition notebooks. Like, I have enjoyed doing these. And I know I've already told you guys, but I started in December, November, December. That was when I was off for my surgery. May have started it in October and then had it ready for my November surgery. But I didn't get a whole lot in my November, December because I was, you know, incapacitated for a while with the surgery and everything. But I had an absolute ball doing that. I can wait because I don't want to rush the year, but I cannot wait to do a November, December again where I can actually go out in public and, you know, do the bucket list things and do activities that I can bring cool pictures back and, you know, display and show and all that. And another thing I need to do is I need to work on my daughter's journal because I do think that is super important. And I hope that, you know, someday when I'm no longer here, that she can go back and look at it and say, okay, that's pretty cool. Because one of her biggest complaints in the past for me is, y'all don't understand just how big of a deal it is for me to be doing this with my face, because I do not do pictures. I haven't liked pictures even when I was a skinny little teenager. Like, it's not about anything other than it has never been my thing ever. Like, I've always been one to pretty much run from the camera. And so this is not only me having a good time doing this for y'all, this is for my daughter, my beautiful Samantha, because someday she's gonna look back on these, I hope, and laugh. And that's what I want, is I want her to look back and go, wow, Mom, she did it. Because she knows. That was one of the things that she told me maybe in her high school years, was that she hated that I wouldn't do pictures and things because she, you know, I didn't do them with her either. Like, I did not do pictures. And so once she kind of graduated college and stuff, I decided that I needed to get outside of my comfort zone and do this for her, because in the long run, it's not about me. It's not about what I want or how I feel about it. Nobody's making me do it, but I do, you know, I mean, we always did stuff with the kids, and love them to the moon and back. But knowing that kind of hurt her and it was completely unintentional, you know, that takes you kind of out of your own head and makes you realize that sometimes, you know, you need to take that step back. All right, pages are complete. This one's pretty much already dry. It's got some wet up there. It's not beautiful or fantabulous, but this for me was just put the watercolors down on the page, and then I'm hoping to get some layering and some things in. And I've got some other pages. I know I do. I've got some other pages back here. Maybe not. Maybe that was, I thought there was one back here. I guess it's irrelevant. Okay, but anyway, to get these down on paper so that I could start adding to the journal, stickers, ephemera, scrapbook paper, journaling notes, whatever we need to do. All right, y'all. I think that's it for today, or for this video. Probably not for today. This is at least the second video I've put together today. I'm going to try to start getting videos out, and I've been doing this Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Wednesdays, I'm hoping that they're just going to be shorts. So I'm hoping that I can kind of, you know, get some videos planned out and get them taken care of, and then stay ahead of it, because I'm having a ball and you guys are fantastic, and I feel like all I've done is talk. So I'm gonna get off here and go watch TV with Mr. Sparklethorn, and enjoy the rest of my Sunday afternoon before I have to go to work and start the moving process. So you guys all go out and spread God's love. Know that He loves you, and I'll see you soon.